I literally can't. Before we move, can I finish?
God damn, bro.
God damn, y'all want to jump around? That
Hey, JR, maybe we should let one person, I don't care who the person is, have this back and forth with him so he can finish all his questions. Because I would like to ask this nigga some questions. Because
why the hell y'all need all these people on the panel? God damn, you just have you and him.
Because here's the thing. Listen,
I think we did that already. We've been doing it for about an hour and 25 minutes.
He arguing with every last person that has an opinion about anything. The only person he ain't argued with yet is Trav, because Trav ain't said nothing. He trying to jump down. He throw in.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and
pause, nigga. Nah. So if it's okay, I would just like to finish what I was saying.
Like all of our hoes,
because I feel like.
Okay, hold on. Pio, what's your question and who you want to answer the question?
Okay, I already asked the question. The question was.
Okay, who do you want to answer the question?
I'm just saying. If anybody can answer it because I don't.
Right? No. Choose somebody you want to answer. We're not.
I don't know who has kids, brother. That's what I was saying. Anybody that has kids, you know what I'll do, Lapeef? I'll just do it instead of asking the question because they're not gonna answer it. So the majority of you guys, if you have children and you have a wife or a woman that lives at home with you, that woman takes care of your kids more than you do. First and foremost, I'll start there. So she runs. So she runs the kids. You don't run the kids. She runs the kids. Secondly, when you talk about the mental labor of the home, what needs to get done, the planning for the home, the cooking, the cleaning, the things that actually make the home run, she's in control of the vast majority of that, right? The majority of the time. Okay, cool. So we know she runs the kids. She does all the mental labor, or most of it, and she does most of the physical labor too. How the hell is that not running the house? Because you have the moniker of a leader. Because you bestowed the leadership role. You just took on the moniker of leader. Therefore, you're the leader, but you don't do any of the task of a leader. How are you leading? What are you leading?
Can I explain why?
No,
go ahead.
Wait. First, let's establish this. Is that your household, P.O.?
That is. I see what I said. I asked the question because I wanted y'all to answer it, but then I knew y'all wasn't gonna answer it. So I just took it upon me. That is the wrong.
Hold on, y'all. Let Kenny. Let Sweeney.
Well, no,
I just asked a very simple question.
No question.
I'm going to answer your question.
Is that your household?
Yes, my wife does the majority of the labor in the home, as does the majority of other women as well. That's not odd.
So what is it?
Okay, hold on, Will. Because everybody jumps in. Wait, everybody jumps in.
Hold on, Will. We gotta have some structure, bro.
I got a question for you, Will. Why you don't got no sideburns?
Fuck it, I'm good.
I'm saying, man, we're something else because this is chaotic, bro.
Man, you making it chaotic.
Hey, so
you listen.
Hold on. Hey, I want Sweeney to finish his point that he was gonna make. Sweeney, go ahead and finish your point.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So P.O., you said that is your household structure, right? You said that is your household structure, right?
Huh?
You said that is your household structure, right?
As well as the majority of other Americans.
All right. Are you saying that would be your way of being able to prove to us if that was our household structure that our women actually lead the household? Would that be your example?
Yes.
So your wife leads your household?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm not like y'all. I don't do this fake posturing. I don't care. I have no shame in it. I'm in a happy, successful, healthy relationship.
So wait a minute. Do you? So wait a minute. Damn it, y'all. Hold on. I got a question. Hey, who's doing that?
So the nigga with a wife.
I got a
is
question.
Gay.
No, listen. Hold on. I just wanted to ask a question.
Y'all like talking. I remember having these conversations when I was in high school with dumb niggas just like y'all. Like,
so hold on. I had a question. Hold on. I got a question. Hold up.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all niggas is dumb,
I got a question.
P.O.
That's goofy.
I got a question.
Don't be goofy. It's
Go
Pride Month.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on. It's 10 of us up here. 2 of y'all DL. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That ain't me. Odds are 2 of y'all on the DL. So I don't know who it is.
P.O., you sit the piss. Stop
Probably the
trying to
nigga that played
disrespect
it is
grown
DA.
men up here.
Hey, man, let's
You
get
about
on.
120 pounds.
I was trying to
You
ask
get-
a
Nah,
you
fucking
would get-
question. You're about to make
you
me
would
forget
get
my
pounds. I'm
shit.
6 foot,
You would
170.
get
I'm 6
disciplined.
foot,
So hold on.
Watch your
195
mouth.
pounds.
Hold on.
Watch your mouth.
Before we do
What
all
y'all
that,
do?
hold on.
Let's
I
let
just
Trev
want
get
to
his
Why
question
ask a
in.
y'all
couple
always
questions.
resort to violence like I give a fuck?
So hold on.
Hey, let's
Hold
let
on.
Trev get his
Like, what
question.
y'all be talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Be a grown up,
P.O.,
nigga. We on the internet.
P.O.
Stop it.
P.O.
I just had
P.O.
I had a
Look
couple
up.
quick
Question.
questions. I had a couple
Y'all
questions.
arguing with a stay-home
So-
dad. Let's let him have it. Like we cool.
Do we
That work
think?
for his household? Let it
Let's
work
go
for his
pay stuff for
household.
pay stuff.
Hold on. Let's
Who?
not.
Whoever.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on,
If
hold
you-
on,
if
hold
you-
on, hold
we
on,
can play
hold
Big
on,
Bank, say
hold
Little
on,
Bank
hold on,
right
y'all.
now.
Hold on, y'all.
Cool, that fireplace
That-
fake, nigga.
It's a computer monitor, Nick. But
Yeah,
listen,
we
I'll
know.
tell you what though,
That shit
this
fake.
bank
You ain't
account
got no
not.
money, nigga. Shut up.
So listen, ask your wife if we can go
You
pay
retired
stub for pay
military, my
stub,
nigga.
and we win then.
Hey, I
Because
salute you.
your wife signs your pay stubs, I sign all of my pay stubs. So it's a difference. So if you want to do that money shit, we can do that. Like we can go
We can do
we can
whatever
go
you want to
live
do.
and let
We
Lapeef
can do
host
whatever
it.
you want to do.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna invest the money for your kids.
Hey,
'Cause I
you
bet
ain't
your
got
wife
no
not.
lights on, my nigga. Your lights is off.
All
Pay
right,
the
go
light
ahead,
bill.
Trev. Hold on. Trevor got his question, P.O.
I'm not scared of the dark.
Go ahead,
You
Trev.
light enough?
Hey, hold on,
You the
y'all.
light
Hold
in the
on, y'all.
room,
Hold on,
nigga.
y'all.
This
I know
nigga
y'all.
has a wrestling
having fun
game for
roasting.
sure.
I had a question for like 5 minutes. Hold on, y'all. So, public offender, check it out. Is it your true opinion that you think most of us here are fake posturing at this point? That's what you really think?
Yeah, I think most men when they get in these situations, they start lying and pump faking. Cause I'm a man. I know what it feels like. I know the default is to lie and be like, I'm a man and do all that weird shit. But if we're being honest, again, you're a woman, you believe in rigid gender roles. That's all y'all been that's the inference with all the things you guys are talking about. The man is a leader, the man is a provider, then what is the woman then? She does the majority of the labor in the house, correct? You're the provider protector. She's the what? You gonna tell me you the provider protector and you cook more and you clean more and you take care of the kids more? That's a lie you about to tell me? Because it can't be both.
Nah, I definitely wasn't going to say that. So, so it's still a hierarchy, right? So even though you might have a let's just say we're talking about a corporation or whatever, right? Or just retail, whatever. Your manager would be more involved, more hands-on, right? But that doesn't mean that the owner, right, is not the one who's delegating orders. They don't have to get their hands dirty. That's what the manager does, right? It doesn't mean that the manager is in charge. The manager might be running the restaurant or whatever the situation is, but it doesn't mean that they are in charge. And in that space, it's still a hierarchy, and they would still be doing that, right? And I don't think we have to demonize the idea that there is a hierarchy, right? Because men in charge, masculine men actually protect their women, right? They make it so that women can rest in their femininity. We do not rely on women for that. We are responsible for the women, and responsibility without authority, we already know, is slavery, right? So at some point, go ahead. You had a lot. It looked like you had something you wanted to respond. I'll give you an opportunity to.
He got Tourette's. I don't know what's going on with him.
Do you know what Tourette's is?
No. Come on, P.O. Let's just try to keep it.
He's gonna make you define every slur you make. Is
I
that
do.
true?
I want y'all.
I didn't make a slur. I kept it simple.
I'm saying, is
There's
it
10 black men up here. I
no,
figured
real quick,
we
P.O.,
know how
is
to
it safe to
spell
say
and know
that
how to use the words in proper context.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
So
I
is
think
it
that's
safe to
fair.
say that
No.
every
Look,
ad-
I'm really going on good faith in this. I
I'm with
definitely
you, Trent.
didn't.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I'm with
So
you.
yeah,
So my answer to that would be you're not a manager of your wife. Your wife is not your subordinate, and that's why that analogy doesn't work right off the bat. The same thing with Will, and I don't mean Will is not to bring you in it, but he did say it when he compared the women to children. That woman is not your child. That is a fully functioning grown adult that probably is smarter than you and probably is better than you at most things that matter, to be honest with you, right? So it's odd to think that you are over her simply because you have a penis and she has a vagina. That's crazy, right? You don't think that's wicked?
Hey,
no, I don't, and I
That's
can
the
tell
same
you why.
justification white people
It's
gave
biology,
for
right?
enslaving black people. They said they
So-
white and we black.
The reason, no, not even that. It's biology, right? So we were obviously intended to have different purposes, right? That's why we are built differently. They are more nurturers, right? Like, would you deny that? We built differently. We're not supposed to be doing the same thing.
Why can't we just go a straight line instead of going around it? So he want to keep making all these claims about how women are blah, 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 whatever the case may be. What he's failing to realize is women look for men who are better than them. Now, his wife didn't do that. She went and found a man who's inferior than her.
Oh,
So he said, hey, this works for me because this is a ship that I can get on because it's headed in the direction I want to go. So see, my woman attached herself to me. Did I pursue her to a degree? Yes. Did she accept my pursuit to a degree? Yes. We liked each other enough to get into a relationship. But my woman is the clear benefactor of this relationship. Now, maybe that's not the case in your relationship. I don't care what your dynamic is, but you ain't gonna tell me what my dynamic is.
And I'm not.
Is it fair? Hey, wait, hold on, public. Is it fair? Is it fair? There's a saying in which I agree with, that the man is the head and the woman is the neck. Is that something that we can all agree with?
No, I do not abide by most platitudes like that. I'm not religious, just FYI. I'm not Christian. I don't believe in none of that stuff. So if you are using the Bible or it's going to fall under that. I'm just telling you for reference, because that term is rooted in religion. It comes from Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So that man is the head. So God, man, woman, child, ducks, geese, frogs, hogs, malls, whatever the hell. That's how the hierarchy is set up, right? I don't buy into any of that. I'm not religious. Now, what I'm saying is, though, I think that, again, I wasn't speaking for anybody.
Oh my gosh, who raised you?
I wasn't speaking for anybody in particular. What I'm saying is, though, when you look at it from a scientific standpoint, right? Like Will said, his wife benefits from him, and he hasn't benefited more from her. Okay, cool. That's Will's case. That's fine. But generally speaking, in most cases, married men live longer than single men. Married men are healthier than single men. Married men make more money than single men. When you apply that to women, married women make less money than single women. Married women are less happy than single women. Married women don't live as long as single women. Married women are married women don't live as long, make less money, and are less happy than single women.
Hey, JR, can we move on to another topic? Because he can't prove 99% of what he talking about.
I can, Will.
Yeah.
But you can't read.
Sir, hold on. I'm talking.
Even if I give you the article, can you read it?
Sir, I'm talking to JR.
But what was
that's all I want to know. If I give it to you right now, can you read it?
Right, but public. So to your point, what's the point that you're trying to make with that?
My point is that
his point is
statistically women.
That's his point.
He
won't say it though.
Stop.
All right. Well, let me ask this. Let me ask this then. What is your role or position in your marriage?
I don't have a role or a position.
So are you useless? What are you saying?
I just told y'all what his role is. Y'all not listening?
Will, you are too stupid for this conversation.
That's fine.
Hey, Will,
bring your wife on. Maybe we can talk to her.
This nigga been talking since the live started. Can we get to a topic so we can discuss it? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Let's change the topic. But I think what PO just did was just make a disclaimer that because his views is not linked to any of the religious or any of those things being typically subscribed to.
Hey, yo, PO.
He was
oh, your wife. See how long you got?
Damn.
Hold on,
fuck.
Hey, JR, if you don't get this